Hey, left-turds, lib-turds, collectivists, the parasitical types, right? Basement dwellers, control freaks, sociopaths, mindless morons, sheeple. I mean, the list goes on and on. But you now represent, let's back up, decades and decades, even if you want to go back even a couple centuries. Liberals were the counterculture. At a certain stage of the game when the conservatives, especially the social conservatives, were trying to use their authoritarian mentality and use it as an iron fist against the young people and the populace, right? It was the leftists back then. Well, all right, actually liberals. So back before they probably even would identify from one side of the political spectrum, they were just about freedom, right? But anyways, but fast forward to 2017, and now I never thought I'd see the day. But because they moved the goalpost so far, well, you've moved it so far that now you've left counterculture, the realm of counterculture, rebel culture, where most young people gravitate to because they don't want to be associated with their mommy and daddy, especially the authoritarian mom or daddy. You've left that space open. And the conservatives are jumping in to fucking take up and suck up that market, that market share. Libertarians are the ones that, we all lived in that space for all of eternity, but it's like the leftists were the ones that we could align with historically. But the leftists, like I say, they've moved into the realm of being the authoritarians. Now in this weird fucking world, this George Orwellian good is bad, up is down, black is white world, right? Now the conservatives are the counterculture. Oh, congratulations, libtards. You've now made conservatives the cool people. And they fucking are. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I'd look out in the landscape and say, it can't be. That can't possibly be. No way. I'm only 46 years old. It wasn't even this way when I was a kid. Which is why a lot of young people today, and when I was younger, we always identified as liberals because, no, we're all about freedoms, right? That's really why when you talk about when someone's a leftist and they identify, it's because they think they're promoting freedoms. Unfortunately, in the modern world, it's actually, it's your leftist overlords are the most authoritarians among us. So you're not the ones now. Now you're that angry or bitter old lady or that gray-haired old authoritarian man. If you're on the left side of the political spectrum in Canada or in the U.S. now, you're that bitter authoritarian old man or woman now. And like I said, now you've left that space, that rebel space, which is where most people function. And to be honest with you, just look at the kind of movies that are successful, right? It's not the ones, I'm going to be a good little mindless slave or obedient to the serf or subject to the ruling class. No, they always look to be, hey, I'm going against the grain, right? Especially if you want to get chicks as a guy when you're younger. You're not going to walk up to a girl when you're younger and say, yeah, I love government. Yeah, I pay my taxes. The girl be like, really? Damn, that's what you're all about? Okay. Oh, look at that badass over there. I like that guy. That guy over there, although he's not really a badass, he's just not a conformist, but that's a conservative today. Libertarians, yes, but like I said, we've been there. Libertarians have been there all the time. Never left the place, right? We love our liberty. We live on the very basis of rebellion and counterculture because, yeah, you don't get to control me. You ain't my boss. You don't own me, right? That is the libertarian, especially in your younger years, live and let live. And yeah, you're not my boss. You aren't my authority, right? Liberals are all about authority now. Oh, that's such a shame. Like I say, sorry. Well, fortunately, there's still some people that identify as classical liberals, but they don't want to identify themselves as just genuine liberals now because they're like, oh, I don't want to be part of that group. Don't want nothing to do with those authoritarian fucks. I actually want to get laid. Or if you're a woman, it's like, I actually want a good man. I don't want a fucking loser that's living in his mother's basement that doesn't have a job, right? So like I say. Anyways, I'm not really covering any article or anything in this video. I just felt like I had to rant on that because I find it so strange. Why anyone, especially the younger people, the millennials, why would you ever want to identify with the progressives? They're the establishment. Look at the way even the media puts them forth now, right? If you're part of the establishment, you are a collectivist. You're a progressive, which means you're not going to stand out from the crowd. You're just part of that big pile of shit, right? I don't know. Like I say, it's hilarious, but like I said, well, maybe if things ever get back to where it's supposed to be, if people start understanding the language that we speak, people start using that language properly, maybe things will get back on track, and liberals will once again maybe someday come back to being at the forefront of actual being liberal with freedoms, right? Until then, well, enjoy being locked in and lumped in with the side of the authoritarians and your mommy and daddy, right? And being a statist. Good luck with all that. It's Canadian Libertarian. I love liberty.